Hey, speaking of trades, there was some news coming out of the Predators organization on Monday. How about this? The statement from Preds GM Barry Trotz on their young goaltender Yaroslav Askarov and his trade request. Quote, "We are aware of the report today, and our expectation is for the player to report to training camp and compete for a job in September." Over the weekend, reports that the young netminder would like a trade, would like a fresh start and a new opportunity based on the guy in front of him, Juuse Saros, getting the big 8-year contract.
So first off, I love that response from Trotz. If I ran a team, that would never respond to any trade request.
Cut, paste, print.
I expect them to be here and not to play, and I'll deal with everything else behind the scenes. So that's a good response. But you can understand where Askarov's coming from here, right? He's played 2 years with Milwaukee. He's been really good in those 2 years. He's a high pick from 4 years ago. It's time
to play in Nashville. Do you have to have a great mustache and a great head of hair?
Apparently, because he's falling right doing exactly what he has to do.
Yes.
Right. So he's saying, I'm ready, and I've been loyal and patient and understanding that we have Saros and his contract was up and we're going to work it out. And now here I am, ready to go. And Saros signs the extension, which you can't fault Nashville for at all. Nope. But now you're like, where's my path? He said compete for a job. What job?
Right.
And they signed a backup, Wedgwood, to a 2-year deal for $1.5 million a year, whatever it is. So there's not really a spot for you to go play there unless you're going to beat out Wedgwood, but he didn't go there to be sent to the minors. He's not going to have that happen. So there is no real path for him to get to the NHL, which is why he made this request. I totally understand it. And the Predators can be patient. This is what makes it tough for Askarov, because there's no rush. Look at, there's going to be a market for Askarov for sure. There are all kinds of teams that should need his services, and going forward into the future, like think about Chicago. If they want to get better going in the future, Askarov at his age can grow. Utah to me seems so obvious because they've been, I know Ingram had a nice year in Vejmelka, but if they get a stud in net,
right?
There are for the teams that would need that guy. So yeah, it'll be interesting how this plays out. I think he'll get traded at some point, but after he comes up to training camp and competes for a spot.
All right, we'll see how that plays out.